Okay, can you guys hear me well enough? Hopefully so. Uh, Sorry for the little delay, but I really had something to solve, before we could get started. Hopefully it wasn't an issue to most of you. Oh, hello, evil bookman. Now, uh, one very funny and very, how should I say it? Very disturbing. Let's just call it what it is. A very fucked up thing actually occurred when I was booting up the game, right? There appeared a little message on screen saying, it was only partially your fault, referring obviously to Sayori's death. And that was just so unnecessary, just right after such a disturbing thing occurred, for the game to just go like, oh, it was only partially your fault. Just like that stab in the heart. Just fucking bastard game. Anyway, let's continue. Just let me check something. Hopefully this will solve itself. Hi again, Lewis. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. Also, I didn't pay much attention, and I think I didn't even call attention to it, but in the second cycle, if you notice, the how do I say that, the music is actually a little bit distorted, a little bit wrong, and that's a nice touch. Also, there were quite a few mishaps in regards to the stream, I guess, planning. I didn't warn people beforehand. How do I say this? I didn't warn people enough, would be the word. And that's why I think most of you guys aren't here right now. I should have made those warnings, one, better, and two, with a little more time. But no use crying over spilled milk, right? Let's just continue. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Oh god, they're really just going to continue with the random, jump scares, aren't they? Anyway, thanks for keeping your promise, Lewis. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Man, my computer is having issues. Please don't. This is a jump scare for me, not just for the reasons the game intends, but for my personal circumstances too, so god damn it. Anyway, Natsuki. Oh, come on, he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monika. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. God damn it, Monika, you really not... Whatever, let me try. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the classroom. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monika and manga. Chat, I'm finally here, yay. Weren't you in the last Dokidokiliteraturelivestream as well? Maybe you mean that you... nothing. You literally missed nothing. We just started. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Lewis. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have an interest in picking up a book to read? Well, can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri, you're a very nice girl, but when you call yourself vice president, it's like a stab right there in the heart. Anyway, Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How's this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Ugh. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her, in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Fucking Monika! Somehow this glitch is catch me off guard every time, I swear. Something tells me one of them is going to go crazy. I feel like they're all going crazy at this point, honestly. A bit, you know, but anyway. Like Teto Teto said, please don't spoil it. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. Fucking coward. Hesitation is defeat. Like, seriously, if someone stops talking to you or being your friend just because of your interests, they're not worth associating with to begin with. Like, trust me. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kinda written on your face. I look that much like a weeaboo. What's that supposed... You know what that's supposed to mean. I see. Lamau, Natsuki, so real. True. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. One sec, guys. Yeah, it's probably a good idea. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. Tell me about it. Like, I have a manga called Triage X. Yeah, it's trashy. Yeah, I like the only good thing about it is the fan service, blah blah blah, etc. I find it fun, okay? Don't judge me. Or do. I don't give a shit. But the point is, I have Triage X in physical manga form, right? And I have, I think, every single volume except for the second one. I was not able to buy the second one, and so it just stands there like awkwardly. You go from 1 to 3 to 4, 5. God, it's so annoying. Same thing with So It or Not, which is another manga I have in physical form. I have every volume except the first one. So frustrating. I know that feeling. I get a closer look at the box she said she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door. Fair, fair. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Lewis. Consider... Oh, what in the absolute... Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. Triage X mentioned? Hell yeah, brother. Sister? I'm sorry, I don't know your gender. But the point is... I really like Triage X. It's a really fun manga. Something tells me you're a very organized person. I try to be. I don't like saying this because it just feels like I'm one of those people on TikTok who blames everything on their mental illnesses, but I'm kind of like autistic. Not like in the like the insult sense. I mean, I've been diagnosed with it. And so I have this obsession with keeping things organized, you know? In fact, before the stream, I just finished making my routine. I have to write my routine on a piece of paper and hang it on my wall because I can't organize myself otherwise. I just end up wasting a bunch of time if I don't plan out every single day visibly, you know? So... yeah, I am a very organized person, but not by choice. I just can't work any other way. You must be old as fuck for even remembering Triage X. I thought we had already established that, Teto, and I do not appreciate you pointing it out. Again. I'm going to show you exactly why. He shoves the book right into my hands. Ah, I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. Triage X, I watched one episode and dipped. I don't blame you. It's kind of a dumb fun kind of manga. I never watched the anime. I read the manga. And it's very much a dumb fun type of manga. So if you're to something more, you know, actually well written, then yeah, I kind of understand. I just like seeing like big-breasted ladies in pretty much zero clothing fighting each other. So it's very much up my alley. But anyway, I'm also autistic, but I'm the kind of I'll get physically tired if I see mess. So it's pretty much the same for both of us, it just manifests differently. It's exceedingly moe. Don't just stand there. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the class. Anyway, she then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground She pats on the ground. I think they mean she pats the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Huh? What? Come on, Lewis. Come on, protagonist. Don't be like... You know why you couldn't. You know why you two couldn't. Come on. I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. You make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I'm not gonna read your comment, but god damn it, that made me laugh, Teto. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Why did you name your character Lewis or not? Something funny like last time. I remember playing original novel game. I need my character... curse word. Lewis is kind of a channel joke. It's because of Lewis Carroll. You know, one of the authors that is the most prominent in Black Souls. One of the most prominent parts of Grin, you know? So it's kind of a reference to that. I understand your type of humor, and I certainly am not above it, but I prefer something more channel appropriate, you know? But yes, it is still a joke. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can't talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kinda grew out of these. Nah, you just develop shit taste, my buddy. You don't grow out of slice of life, you just become, like, boring. Since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Oh, I haven't heard such a shit take in a while, Jesus Christ. God, that's cute. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read, well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. Yeah, like, Eromanga Sensei in my case. I think I already talked about it in another video, but I actually convinced one of my friends to like, it was his first ever anime. It's so hilarious. He wasn't a guy that watches anime a lot, and I recommended it to him as a joke. You know, just to troll him. But after I recommended Eromanga Sensei, he contacted me like a few days later to talk about the series, and I was kind of just prepared for him to call me slurs and insult me like as extremely as possible. But the only thing he said was, "Yo, man, that anime was fire, dude. Do you have anything else like that? I want to watch it." Dude really disliked anime because he thought everything was like kind of like Dragon Ball or Naruto, and then I show him actual peak, and now he's just as much a weeaboo as I am. Sorry. This doesn't have anything to do with anything. It's just a funny story I wanted to tell. Again, you know what I mean? Mm, mm, You don't? God, the little fang is so cute. That's not. Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga's for kids. I physically cringed reading that. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Ooh, anyway. Makes me want to punch them in the face. Seems like we agree, Natsuki. I know those kinds of people. Weeable to weeable communication. Let me... What is it? Oh, let me read some comments. Fallen Angel, his channel would get nuked if he puts any curse or slur word as a name. Yeah, there's that to consider too. Oh my god, that scene. Lamau as a joke. W friend, hell yeah. He's one of my best friends. Not that I have many, but still. Brought your friend into the degenerate weep path. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser. Just went and said that, I swear. So I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. Jesus, like... zero, like, self-confidence, I swear. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? All of it? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he... Jesus Christ. At least it's safe here in the club room. That Monika's kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like it solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Geez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. ... Time passes. To be honest, this game reminds me of one time when I was playing a game and I got bad for it, for having such an offensive name. I was like, what's wrong with having an offensive name? I can't really relate, but I think I get what you mean. Like, you got judged for it despite it being just a joke, you know? Yeah, I get it. I love it when my so-called Japanese comics for kids show boobs and gruesome lore important deaths. Sorry, I can't read today. I love it when my so-called Japanese comics for kids show boobs and gruesome lore important deaths. Brutal. Oh, also, hello, random lad 56. Welcome to the stream. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. It looks like she started to fall asleep. God, she looks... I mean, she looks cute all the time, but especially right now. Hey, Natsuki. Yeah? Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey. I've gone through so many of these and I still haven't gotten used to it. Oh, hello, Big Pew. What did I miss? I arrived at the club room and then I started to talk to Yuri and Monika. no, Yuri and Natsuki, especially with Natsuki about manga, and then some crazy shit occurred, like a glitch or something. That's the point. Does she look cute now? Kind of. 7 out of 10 would still smash. Uh, Sleep Suki. Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Here. Monika reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the paper. That sounds like such a degrading scene. Monika, what the hell? I told you not to get. She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. What, is she a dog to you or something? God damn it, Monika. Don't worry, Lewis. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. What, reality just starts breaking every now and then? What the fuck? That's why I always keep a snack in my bag. I can't even begin to comment on how like baffled I am with this whole scene. Anyway, why don't we all share poems now? Great transition, Monika. Just not suspicious at all, I swear. I should start with showing my poem to Monika. Yesterday, she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting in effort. Hi, Lewis. Having a good time so far? No thanks to you. The fuck? Yeah. Teto, I can't read even a single part of that comment. I'm sorry. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I will be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Lewis. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monika my poem. I like it, Lewis. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. Kinda makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a pup. Jesus Christ, Monika. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. If you know that, Monika, how about you call the police? Jesus Christ. But sometimes she just loses all her strength and shuts down. Like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. Monika, if you know all this, just call the police. Jesus Christ, poor girl. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know? I mean, yeah, but not if she has to suffer for it. Jesus Christ. Sorry, just trying to look on the bright side. I'm so absolutely disgusted right now, I can't even express it on words. Holy shit. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? I kinda don't. But I guess the game will make me, so... Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. I love how the protagonist has a zero reaction to all the absolutely horrific stuff Monika just described. Like a zero. She may as well be talking to a wall. But anyway, I'll read some comments now. You know, there's some reason reminds me the time I was in prison. Okay. And one of, might as well, the prisoners were showering. I heard screaming and somebody got dropped the self I found. Then, past comment vindicated. Wait, you were in prison? The obscure anime live stream chat is going to be like the Avengers one day. Also, I hadn't heard this part of your lore, Fallen Angel. I didn't know you went to prison. Hopefully it wasn't for like anything like too serious. Maybe he was, I don't know, maybe he had to steal because, I don't know. I just hope you didn't like do anything heinous, is what I'll say. Also, really, what do you mean by that big view? Come on, what do you mean like you're going to be like the Avengers one day? I don't get that. Monika's right on that part, but then talking about someone else's ED like that, like it's nothing. Yeah, really disturbing, honestly. He should be a guest on the podcast now. You know what? I'll try. If he wants to, I'll try to contact him and we'll figure something out. Bro was in prison? What's your lore? Random lad, I know, right? Probably referring to Teto. I'll see what I can do. But back to the game. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall, but he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to circle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. Yeah, she's definitely self-inserting with this. She definitely had something to do with, like, what happened to Sayori, like, clearly. And Monika seems to have some awareness that she's in a game. Like, I think that's pretty obvious at this point. So, I'm guessing this is supposed to be yet another clue of that. And thinking about it, it makes her other poems like make a lot more sense, you know? At least I think. I don't know, the Avengers was just the first thing I thought. Oh, okay. Fair. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. Yeah, that line certainly makes a lot more sense if that's true. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. Kinda nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kinda coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone else is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. You try so hard to make it perfect, and you never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this is, if you keep your pen on the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I don't know how many people... God damn it. Well, whatever. It's the person I wanted to talk to anyway. I don't know if many of you guys will like get that reference, but with the additional context, like considering that additional theory I have, I don't know. Monika right now sounded kind of like BB from Fate, if you ever played Extra CCC, you know? And let me just say this: being reminded of BB does not make me. It does not calm me down, like in the slightest. Before I read, let me just read some comments. Chat OP is realizing he's putting in the pieces. Epiphany. Oh. OP can be abbreviated to OA as well. You guys are something else, you know that. Anyway. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. Isn't BB evil? Yes, that's why, like, Monika sounding like BB is making me very nervous. That's the point. Okay, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. She's trying so desperately to not just admit that she loved it. It's so cute. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. And then what's the point of sharing it in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monika said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. Well, considering how mean-spirited that plan was, yes, I am pretty happy. So in other words, you're saying you liked it? Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You don't understand anything, do you? I think I understand more than you think. I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. Denser than a black hole. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monika will make me if I don't. Oh dang. Also, I played through the entirety of Fate Extra thinking BB would show up. I felt stupid, super stupid, like 100+ hours in. I think I spent too much time playing that game. I may be a mess, okay? Devious, okay? Yeah, from what I've seen, the gameplay of Fate Extra is really not that great. So, yeah, the fact that you endured 100+ hours of this, I congratulate you. Like, not everyone would be able to do that kind of stuff, you know? But anyway. Continuing on. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, Eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Oh my lord, that's bad. Hey, come on. Her poem is good, okay? Just wait to hear her explanation. Like, it's genius if you actually understand it. I promise. Is Shakespeare actually dead? Ah, poem. Anyway. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. Oh no, I loved it. I like it. Oh, finally me and the protagonist agree on something. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. I know I'm going to sound like really insensitive saying this, but is it not just Sayori? Do like all these girls have some form of depression? That's the vibe I'm getting from this, because this sounds a lot like depression. But anyway, moving on. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then I made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Random Lad says speak about Natsuki's poem, I agree. She's gonna be the next Stephen King one day. I know you're just saying that to mock her, you bastard. Random Lad asks if he means that in a good way. No, he's probably just joking. Yeah, look at this cheeky bastard saying he will leave it up to reader interpretation. Teto Teto says, you're correct. So yeah, it seems like all these girls have some form of depression. Like, the point of the game is to emphasize, I think, the different ways it can manifest. And I can't read what big... No, I'm going to try. This literature club may just be a secret unalivening cult. I certainly hope not. I certainly hope not, Random Lad. In Natsuki's route, you're gonna find out about some deep shitty issues that she has. I kind of already did with the whole, like, her family situation and stuff, because Jesus Christ, that was messed up. What was that one with the cool AIDS? I think it was Heaven's Gate. I'm pretty sure that's the name of the cult you're talking about. But anyway, enough sad shit, let's continue on with the game. Not that the game itself isn't sad as well. Anyway. Oh no, apparently I was completely wrong. Okay. Oh, so you already did? Yes, weren't you here? Like, they were talking about it a few like minutes ago. Remember when like Monika went over her like situation at home? I thought that's what you meant. Like, what just happened? What was that not it? I'm going to read the rest of the comments later, but for now, I should really advance the game. Let's go to Yuri. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Sorry. I guessed that it might be... That sentence is so weird, I'm just going to, adjust it. I guess that it might be the case after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face into her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kinda learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Oh, that's one cheeky expression. Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry, it's fine. Not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself, it's kinda funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Yeah, I should probably read some comments now. Well, a couple of years before I went to prison one time, I heard a loud bang upstairs. I was at the hotel. You're not going to believe this. Fate was playing on the TV and I think Jesus Christ. Called the police and everything was fine. Last time I stayed at the hotel, well, it was 1-star hotel. Jesus Christ, that must have been horrifying. Sorry, dude. Oh, hello, Metal Wolf. You came at quite the awkward moment, honestly. Oh, that's not what I meant. What did you mean then, Teto? Random Lad says, what the heck? Yeah, that's how I feel too. Yeah, Natsuki said that she'd get beat up if she had manga at home during the scene where they sat next to each other. Brutal, I see. Base, not biased. He's been converted, I see. Ghost under the lights. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the future but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Uh, well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh, that's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Lewis. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. Hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on those things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Phew! Yeah, the music is really distorted now. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. 1 second, guys. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monika is writing something into her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. Look in the background, I think I see something. Maybe I missed it now that maybe I missed my chance now that the characters are like in front of it, but yeah, whenever the background is more like it's less covered, I'll try to find what you mean. Maybe there is something in the background that I missed. Probably, you know. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. Also, I'm sorry that the string is, for some reason, like fucking up. I really don't know what's going on, but hopefully it will be fixed soon. God damn it. I prepare this as much as I can so this doesn't happen, and still... Sorry, guys. Just sorry. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is, cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. Was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but I really didn't come. Sorry. Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monika liked it, and Lewis did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Lewis liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? Oh god, I realize it's that scene and I don't have Sayori to save me right now, god damn it. Also, god damn it, why is the stream fucking up so bad? Let me just check something. Yeah, it's not supposed to. God damn it. Again, sorry guys, I just... I hope things improve. I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Lewis appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Lewis started showing up. Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little... this doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Oh god, this is getting more serious. Oh god, Sayori not being here is really fucking things up. Me? Look who's talking, you wanna be edgy bit. Jesus Christ, Natsuki. Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know? If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful. Might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Okay, Natsuki takes the victory with that one. Oh, my bad. You already... Oh, no, now you went too far. Jesus Christ, Natsuki. Did you just accuse me of harming myself? What the fuck is wrong with your heads? Yeah, go on. Let Lewis hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly, Yuri turns towards me, as if she just noticed I was standing there. Lewis, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. I couldn't even read the text, went by so fast. Jesus Christ, just let me choose! Oh, of course. Of course it had to be you, fucking bitch. Hey Lewis, why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? Sorry about that. Yeah, you're not going to be able to convince anyone that you're not the mastermind behind this whole fucking shit going on with like Natsuki and Yuri going crazy after that. No, 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 no. She's the god in this machine. She's the BB of this simulation. There's no doubt in my mind anymore. Not after that fucking scene. Anyway, let me uh read some of your text because you seem to be expressing some opinions on what I said about the stream. Uh, Never mind, Natsuki's small head is covering it next to the closet. I'll look into that later. Yes, thanks. Natsuki's first suggestion, stop writing forever. That sounds like something she'd say. XD, music stopped. The string is fine for me. String is working for me. The music stopping was intentional. Think there's not an issue with the string. That's true. Here comes something the stars about to happen. Oh, hello, Kodokunasu. Sorry it took me that long to say anything. Lamau. Oh no. Yuri and Natsuki seems to be good friends. I don't know how you got that impression from that conversation. Probably joking. Lewis, stop it. The fuck you want him to do? String's getting choppy. Sorry. Sayori not being there is messing up the universe. It was that important, huh? I mean, I already knew that, but still, you get what I mean. It's like a meta experience. Yeah, the string getting choppy itself, I think, contributed to the game, I guess. At least that's one good thing about it. String pause for me for a moment. Yeah, the string isn't messing up. This is just DDLC messing with us. Oh no, Natsuki bros, how could you justify that? Yeah, I'm sorry. She really went too far with that one. I'm not even going to try to like justify that. The string rapidly pausing can't be a game effect. Stabilize now though. Good. That's good to hear. Evil Bookman, I know I was just joking. She didn't mean it. She don't got intent. I mean, hopefully she doesn't. Hey there, Monika, in relation to that scene. Look at this cheeky bastard. Lol, the text moves while she's on front of the text box. Yeah, she ain't beating the allegations now. I think you've already stepped outside, Madden. Get your ass out the text bubble, Monika. I'm enamored with what's happening and surprised this was written in Python. As someone who had to like code in Python for uh like a good amount of time, honestly, this doesn't surprise me at all. Sorry about that. They really should have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Yeah, and once the like simulations effects stop fucking up, I guess. Some president I am, right? There's so many things I want to say to this bitch, but none of them are stream appropriate. Can't even confront my own club members properly. Just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. You know, if only someone was here. Just someone. I feel like someone important is missing. Do you want to comment anything about that? Do you think someone who could have solved this situation peacefully? Because I think I do, Monica. You fucking. I need to call myself. Let's just continue. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Yeah, you would probably prefer using more underhanded tactics, right? I gotta stop. I really gotta stop. Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. Look, she's not even being like subtle right now. Like you know all that talk about Sayori saying like, no, you should spend more time with others. Look at the contrast. Look how selfish this bitch. Anyway, I'd be happy to spend some time with you instead. I prefer to die alone. Go away. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out the classroom. Jesus. Yeah, she was. Oh god, I don't even know what to say to that. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Is that all you have to. Calm down, obscure anime, calm down. Well, it looks like they're done. The lion, the witch, and the audacity of this bitch. Do you not care even the slightest that she ran out that classroom crying? You. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. I hope this isn't too personal, but I've been in this situation a couple of times where I said some things I didn't mean because I was angry and like regretted it fucking seconds afterwards after seeing like the person's reaction, especially because they were genuinely a friend. And yeah, I do relate a lot to how Yuri feels. I've been there, unfortunately. Yuri, I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Lewis, please don't hate me. No, I get what you're going through. It's fine. You just should try to apologize to her tomorrow. Please. I'm not like this. Something wrong with me today. Monica, can you stop being a bitch for. Was this all caused by her? I was already hating on her before, but. Oh, if I find out she's the cause of this as well. Ooh, that bitch is. Ooh, she's getting it. She's fucking getting it. That's all I'm saying. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Suspicious doesn't even begin to describe. You get it. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monika. You can go first, Monika. I like to stay a bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. Oh, she caught on. Like Yuri is probably catching on to Monika's bullshit, and she wants to talk about it like just with me. And like Monika is like, not letting you do that. Fucking nastiest villain. Just oh, anyway. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. Kinda sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Lewis. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? Sorry for causing trouble. Very. Oh yeah, Monika is definitely doing something. She caught on to it and cheated. She fucking cheated. You absolute evil bit. Yeah, I caught on to what Monika's doing now. This fucking. Oh. Let me read some comments to calm down. We're gonna come back to just to see them strangling each other. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Also, hi, Sayori's Happy Thoughts. Welcome to the stream. You arrived at quite the interesting part, to say the least. Genuinely, how does she run out crying where... Genuinely, how does she run out crying when the Yuri harming herself stuff was golden? You literally cannot lose to that. Monika really said, damn, that's crazy, fucking bitch. I never regret whatever hurtful things I have said to people. The type of people I meet are not exactly one that deserves sympathy. Oh no. Yeah, seems like we had different experiences with that than Fallen Angel. What's Natsuki doing right now? Hopefully, nothing terrible. That's a good question. Hey, Dan. Have to love Yuri during this act. Lamau. Why does she have access to admin commands? What the fuck? That's what I'm trying to figure out. The admin Monika trolling right now. Trolling my ass. She's a straight up villain. Straight up fucking evil villain. Literally have no clue what's going on in the grand scheme of things, but this has me intrigued. I think I kinda starting to understand myself. Whoa, uncanny. Honestly, I love Monika. She's so misunderstood. I'm going to have to I'll progress through the game. Maybe I'll arrive at the same conclusion, but for now I'm just really angry at her. Jesus Christ. Who died and gave Monika mod power? That's what I want to figure out. Don't spoil Sayori's happy thoughts. He has to get... I won't. She has reached the end of... she reached the end of the hobby. I don't know what that is. You know, Monika kinda reminds me of my ex-girlfriend. I heard she was addicted to a drug, though I broke up with her before it became too late and a bit dangerous. I heard she... Jesus Christ, what the fuck is your lore, Fallen Angel? Like, what kind of life did you lead? Holy I hope you're okay. OMG, I can't finish a sentence. He has to get it. I won't spoil it. I've been watching him recently. Fallen Angel, are you okay? That's what I want to figure out. Wild obscure anime stream and chat, especially him. Jesus Christ. Evil Bookman, top 10 obscure anime comment section of all time. I think this one is especially unhinged today. Honestly, like, the game is bringing out the, I think, best and worst in you. But for now, let's just write the poem. Yeah, let's try to get all Natsuki today. Oh, damn it, misclicked. Okay, almost perfect. At the end of Roblox Obis, you get a bunch of powers, hence the... Oh, okay. I never played Roblox, so I wouldn't have caught that, like, no matter what. This man Fallen Angel sounds like he lives in Appalachia. Sounds like he lives in Detroit, more like. Random Lad 56. Stop reading my mind, internet stranger. Natsuki is amazing, but Sayori is better. Natsuki is the best in this act. Sure hope I... Yeah, we'll see that. She's been pretty cool right now, but let's see. I think we'll get to see why you're so excited about this. XD, he's going the Natsuki route. Hell yeah. Oh, that's what you meant. He likes his tsundere. Oh, I definitely do. Specifically joined the stream because I happened to see it was going to happen, and I used to watch people play it when I was literally 10 back then, right when it came out. Brings back memories, but I won't spoil nothing, I promise. Thank you, and I hope you're having fun. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. I don't know how, with what happened, like, yesterday. Like, does this protagonist just not react to what's going on? Is he completely fucking oblivious? What the hell? Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Oh, I'm prepared now. Welcome back, Lewis. Hi, Yuri. Hi, 1/4 of Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression. But the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. I can't with this fucking game, I swear. Oh, there she recovered. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk. And surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. You should apologize to Natsuki, you know, not to me. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Don't worry, I play the other Psycho, so I know, like, Monika is probably messing something up. The game has made that exceedingly obvious. Don't worry. The only people who doesn't get it is the protagonist, because he is actually that dense, not just about romance. But anyway. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considered and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Oh, thank God. At least the protagonist did realize. He probably just didn't want to bring it up. That's good to know, I guess. I guess he isn't this dense, at least. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Lewis, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything's a little bit brighter with you around and... sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monika? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. Yeah, Monika, just like she implied, definitely lobotomized Natsuki. There's no other explanation. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. Oh, good. She's apologizing to her too. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? She was really lobotomized. God damn. Did you do something yesterday? Eh? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was not... I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, you know, aren't you? It's not even a lobotomy. I can just see Monika with her strings controlling Natsuki right now. It's very disturbing. But I'll accept your apology anyways, if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kinda nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kinda weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial though. Hey, come on. Hey. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, super sorry. There you are. Just a sec, I need to read some comments. Wait, random lad, you said you originally... When did you say that? What did you say? You said you were 10 back when Doki Doki came out. And Doki Doki itself is 8 years old. So, are you like smack dab 18 years old? God damn it, why am I so fucking old? I swear everyone here is like 23 or younger, and then here I am, fucking boomer, playing these games. Why am I like this? Anyway, DDLC is so old. Wait, did the fight happen? Yuri looks odd. Nah, it's fine. Must be the way. Yes, I'm very old. What do you mean you're fucking very old? You were 10 when you played this, and it's an 8-year-old game. You're only 18. What do you mean you're very old? Hey, tiny bit of Yuri. Sayori's happy thoughts. The color palette on the Bat Cat on your PFP kind of reminds me of the Omni flag. Don't know if that's intentional, but it's very cute. Hat's good. Yeah, the first Yuri and Natsuki spat already occurred. Yuri, what? That's what it is. Yeah, you're on your own little world right now. I don't get the references you're making. I got it then. Yay. Yuri. Ah, okay, it's a reference to Yuri. Ah, okay, I get it now. Featuring Yuri for Yuri fans by Yuri fans. That's certainly a way to describe that. Honestly, I think I'm a lesbian though. Okay. I never thought otherwise, but anyway, he's noticing. Time for Monika to take him out back. Oh god, no. I don't get the Yuri hype. You mean Yuri as in the genre of like romance, or like the character Yuri? What's the human equivalent of the glue factory? Being buried 6 feet under. Meat factory. Holy shit. I certainly hope there is no human meat factory. Like, hopefully that's not the case, right? Yuri featuring Yuri for Yuri fans by Yuri fans sponsoring Yuri. Do words even mean anything anymore? Like the manga or the character? Like the one featured in Mafia 2. Ah, okay, you're not talking about... Oh, okay, thank God. Love Yuri sponsor, the character. Ah, okay. You're saying you, like Yuri, but don't get, like, Yuri manga, I'm guessing. Okay, I got you. I think the reason why it's being such dark and really messed up memories because when I was a kid, I loved watching these cute little shows and really messed up my life. Yep, now I'm 18. Then you're not old at all. The fuck you talking about, old? Obscure. I hate you. I hate you so much. Bro, I was 6 when it came out. Why am I so old? There are people here who aren't even 20, man. It's a zoomer, and soon this alpha world now obscure. Our days are dimming. Oh, thank God there's a fellow old man in this stream. It's alright, I like to watch content creators. I'm going to rip your skin from your bones. You remind me a lot of Akun. The Akun reference is nice, but I really don't like that you call me an unk. Ooh, spooky, glitchy, black text, shiver me timbers. Sayori's happy thoughts, yunk, Rio. Anyway. There is, I think I heard, like, on the dark web, there's like a human meeting for... I just heard of that. I don't actually believe that, no, but the guy told me went missing. God, there's just so much disturbing lore about you. I don't even know where to begin commenting. Jesus Christ. The unks are... Why are you like this? For reference, I'll soon be playing Expedition 33 at 33. Ah, okay. So you're a bit older than me. Okay. So there's at least one person close to my age and older. That's nice to know. No shame on it though. Unlike those Zoomers, I'm not going to talk badly about you for your age. Don't worry, evil bookman. Not yet, but when the number is right. I love Monika's eyes, they're pretty. I think all the characters' eyes are really pretty, but yeah, I get what you mean. A lot of people are into like green eyes, but I should probably, yeah, I should go back to the game. I've been reading comments for too long. Anyway. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still. That must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. That's... Monika looks at me. Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done just yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Lewis. Monika smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. Very dedicated to someone you only just met again. Though I guess to you it has been a bit longer than in the other's perspective, right? You evil masterminds, fucking... You get what I mean. Sorry, I don't even know where I was going with that. I see. I'm not sure if Monika was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Lewis, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. I suppose so. Don't think I could say no to you after you gave that book to me. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, she's fine. She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much. Yuri, calm down, please. Where the hell did this come from? She's used to be... Oh yeah, she's definitely being affected by whatever witchcraft Monika's doing more heavily now. Come on, we're going over there. Well... I have no words, man. What the fuck? What's the story about anyway? Well, Look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. Many such stories. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. Many such stories. But the facility gets even worse and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Okay, now this became a lot more disturbing than normal. Jesus Christ, what the fuck? Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. Well, okay then. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. I believe you. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Kind of dark. Jesus Christ. That's very dark. Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Protagonist, did you not hear what she said at all? She introduced this book to you as a horror novel. What do you mean you thought it was gonna be nice? Are you that stupid? What am I saying? Of course he's that stupid. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Lewis? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into these things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. True and real. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body I'm going to try something. Oh, must be here. No, it's not registered. Or maybe it is, but later. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. No, it's not going to be registered. I'm not going to be able to read that. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, might as well get started reading it, right? Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? Seem a little bit apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... Yeah, it's not gonna let me read that either. But I saw something about body heat and... That was very strange of you, Yuri. Are you kind of freaky? Like on the inside? Whatever. I'm not going to question it. Not going to question it. Let's just continue. You really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. There's. You guys said quite a lot of stuff, so let me read some of it before continuing. Uh, I like how Monica is the only one facing forward. Maybe that's one of the clues we should have noticed all along. No, I'm interpreting too much. I'm sure it's nothing. When the next shock scene, when the next shock scene coming, can't wait for this live to get nuked by YouTube. Oh, don't worry, I have this. So yeah, if anything too bad happens, I'll use that. It will happen to them too. Oh, it will happen to these. Yeah, one day, all you youngsters are going to be just as old as I am. Won't be so funny then, will it? Is there a reason her eyes aren't the same color as her head? That's true, actually. All the other girls have eyes that are the same color as their hair. Now that I noticed it, except for Monica. That's interesting detail. Kodokunasu said something in Japanese that I can't read. To be fair, though, Sayori's eyes are a different color from her hair. Uh, I'm going to have to see that. I don't remember that. I don't know, because it's the same with Sayori. Yeah, two people said it, then I'm going to believe it. So it's probably nothing. It's probably like uh, people reading into things too much. But her hair is the only natural color. What is he playing it on? What do you mean? Is there something weird that happened? Isn't Sayori's hair also a natural color? I don't know why people say Sayori's hair is pink. I see strawberry medium blonde. Yeah, I think Sayori's hair is also a natural color. It's not pink, but enough where it would have to be dyed to achieve the color. Fair, fair. Hacker, cheater, devil, harlot woman. Yeah. Oh, you agree not with evil bookman, but with Sayori. Okay, okay. Lol, Yuri is a B word here. Yuri. I thought the screen cut out cause something was gonna happen. Lol, not yet. Sounds like a peaceful story. Book equivalent of Stardew Yeah, sure. Fascinating. Rio W story. A lot of people in this chat are into horror, I see. Well, that's most of the games I play, in my gameplays at least, so I shouldn't be too surprised. Yuri, what the heck? The face sprite slow. Yuri, what the heck? Cool taste, but what the heck? My reaction exactly. Is this how it feels like talking to someone who is into Guru? I had the displeasure of actually engaging in that experience, and no, if you actually did talk to someone who is into Guru, I assure you they are a lot more off-putting than Yuri could ever be. So real. Her book explains DDLC. I can't wait to spend the weekend with Yuri. What do you mean by that? Yuri's casual. God damn it. Yuri's casual outfit is her best outfit, for real, for real. Yes. I think I've seen it somewhere around like the internet, but actually that's a good question. I already did Natsuki scene, like Natsuki's final scene of her route. Should I choose like Yuri instead on this one? I'm just so we can see something different. I like her outfit, for example, so I know what you guys are talking about. I'll let you decide on that. I painted her for my friend with a special scene. Oh, you're a painter? Like you painted something like a Yuri picture for someone? That's awesome. Boo, hover reader. Hey, come on. It's not that bad to hover read, right? Right? I'm not a terrible person, am I? Yeah, I used to do that a lot. I love body heat. I want the MC span. What in the fuck? I was just baiting in the feeling of your body heat. Oh, thank you for transcribing that to me. And yes, it was just as disturbing as uh, I thought it was. I don't get Sayori's comment about the pen though. Not gonna lie, that's not even an unsettling thing to say, it's just the way the text is. I think that's pretty, like, sussy myself, but anyway. Oh my god, the laugh is crazy. God damn it. Nazu-san said, uh, Ruizu Gigi, or you're talking about what Kodokunasu said. Ruizu Gigi, or Uncle. I'm going to tear you limb from fucking limb, you fucking asshole. How dare you? I'm going to fucking hide in your walls. You better be prepared, you bastard. Not necessarily, Uncle. What's Guru? Uh, don't if you don't know what it is, then don't search for it. It's a very disturbing thing. I'll just say that. You know what? Ugly enough, my ex-girlfriend actually did not live a life that I was so happy. I heard that she was happy only when she was doing something alone because her parents didn't really. Jesus Christ, that's depressive. I hope she's okay. No, go Natsuki. Uh, it's from. Don't explain it, god damn it! It's from Gure Tetsuku. I want that tsundere hothead, don't we all? And it means essentially the same thing as gore, but in the West, by guru, people often mean eroticized. Why do you have to explain it? People don't need to know about this, man. They don't need to be just as traumatized as a. Come on, man. Especially because she's like 16, I don't think this is even appropriate to tell her. I mean, I learned about it when I was like 13, but I'm weird, so, and I don't like wish that on anyone, so anyway. Won't spoil nothing, but if you go for Natsuki scene in this route, then something different does happen. So I think there's value in going for Natsuki's scene again. Though I'm really curious about Yuri's outfit now. But we'll see, we'll see. Yeah, before my ex girlfriend passed away, well, she died of overdose, but we'll say she as passed. She told me everything about her life, how it was horrible, how she felt everything hated her, that nobody. God, that's sad to hear. Grotesco is from grotesque. Why fallen angel trauma dumping? I assure you, we are not the best people to vent to. Uh, I I don't get it, man. But anyway, fallen angel has crazy that's true. I know a lot. Lol, lol. You know what? Okay, I was trying to preserve your innocence, but apparently you have none, so I worried for nothing. Silly me. Uh, Crying emoji, and then well, she well took the drug she was planning on. I rushed over there and tried to prevent. God, that's so dark. I can't worry about her anymore, but I hope you're okay after so many bad experiences, though. At this point, I imagine you're numb to it. But Jesus Christ, I hope you're okay. One day, away, we're going to be GG instead of GG. Are you saying we're going to be even older? Yeah, I know. I know. It's better if she learns it here than tainting her own search history with what is Guru before getting spammed with horrific anime imagery. I mean, you do have a point, yeah. It's better to learn it through text than by actually searching it. So, yeah, you do have a point. That's fair. I just want to enlighten then. Yeah, you have quite the interesting uh, interpretation of the world of the word enlighten. There, Kodokunasu, but okay. Yeah, will be Gramps. Oh, anyway. Mr. Obscure Anime, I was thinking about trying Hyperdimension Neptunia yesterday, and I got the game on the PS Vita. I have to say, it was that really what had people had to put up with in 2014. Uh, what's the word? Hyperdimension Neptunia can be pretty annoying with some of the references, but overall I liked it. You know, I can see why people liked it at the time. So I get where you're coming from, but like uh, personally, I liked Hyperdimension. I also note that even I'll also note that even telling the less will probably make the algorithms more likely to send her nasty horror stuff. Hopefully not. I don't have any Google. My parents are strict, but strict parents call sneaky kids. The the player will always subvert the developer, I guess. You can't even have Google. Yeah, that's messed up. That's messed up, man. That's that's really strict. Like even I had no. Now that I think about it, my parents weren't strict at all, so I really don't get it. I won't speak on it. Sorry. But anyway, back to the game. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kinda difficult to turn the page. Here. Well, that's quite a nice scene, I'll say. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Uh, I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Eh, to turn the page. Protagonist was thinking some mad shit right now. Anyway, sorry. Think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Ah, that's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. That's pretty nice of you. I know I'd be probably really um like impatient if I had to wait for someone else to read, frankly. So yeah, that's pretty nice of you, Yuri. It's probably the least I can do since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yui no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. You're thinking some mad shit right now, protagonist. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Eh? No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. Uh, that's what you were talking about. What did you think I was talking about, Yuri? Do you have something to say? Sorry. Thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Eh, Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little. My breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest, as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. Just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out the classroom. What on earth was that about? Yeah, that was a bit awkward to say the least. Things the protagonist wasn't the only one thinking some mad shit. Lewis? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Anyway, sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. Why do you assume I did something to her? If anything, you did something to her. I'm on to you, babe. Nothing. Don't worry. I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start sharing our poems with each other? Eh, shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up, make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Let's start with Monika. Hi again, Lewis. Oh, that's a good opportunity. Sorry, I know you guys like probably commented a lot, but I really need to get through with this game, or the stream will turn into a podcast if I just keep reading your comments. So we'll get through this and then I'll read everything, okay? How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad, I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monika. Alright. Great job, Lewis. I was going oh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. Not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. Okay. Sly ass protect. That's not very fair. For once we agree, Monika. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You really know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Damn, we really switched over to her route now, didn't we? I was pretty sure I had, like, hit all Natsuki what words there. I'm pretty sure I aced it in. Anyway, let's see how this goes. Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing though, but sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. I was not, but okay. Like earlier, I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for a long time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Eh? Already? Sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more than glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright, thanks Monica. Suppose I should go get my poem now. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. Okay, she's not being subtle at all. And if you want me to do that, Monica, then you're going to need to stop being such a bitch. The colors, they want bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expecting, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop, violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Endless PM of meaningless. God, this whole poem is just a cry for help. Jesus Christ. Delete her. Monica, what in the absolute fuck? Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. Girl, I know I was insulting you before and saying you're going to need to try a bit harder, but I legit feel worried about you. Maybe it's not even her fault that she's doing that. Do you want some help? Jesus Christ, what did I just read? I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Well, this is different. Can you hear me? What? Tell me you can hear me? Me? Obscure anime, you mean? What in the fuck is that? What? Anything. Please, oh my god, it was a cry for help. God, now I'm starting to actually feel sorry for her. What the fuck? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Who should I show my poem to next? Before we do that, I think it's... No, I should read some more and then I'll read the comments. Natsuki. Well, it's not terrible. It was pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I'd be completely pissed. Well, I guess I want to try something a little different this time. I really didn't, but the game just put me in this direction, I guess. Fair enough, you're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really different from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you were spending some time with Yuri today. Oh, she noticed. Not that I care who you spend your time with. Anyway, back. Anyway, after all, I was taught you never expect anything from anybody. You're taking this a bit too far, but okay. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. I was trying to go for your route. The game wrestled control from me. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. Were you trying to write something for Eldritch Abominations? I think they're the only ones who could read whatever the fuck this is. Lewis, why didn't you come read with me today? I tried. I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin it? God damn it. Did you like Yuri more? Oh my god, whatever. I think you're better off not associating with her. Are you listening to me? Yuri is a sick freak. That should be obvious by now. So just play with me instead, okay? You don't hate me, Lewis, do you? Do you hate me? Do you want to make me go home crying? The club is the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it, please. Just stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. That's all I have. Play with me. Play with me. Uh, 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 well, that just happened. Jesus Christ, what the... I know I keep repeating this, but what the fuck, man? Oh, what? I have no words. I have no further words to describe. What the... Anyway, I need to calm down. I need to read some comments. I'm sorry. Blah, blah, blah. One sec. I probably just don't have too high of an opinion of the game because I was on the English that... Yeah, you didn't do yourself any favors there. You're on YouTube, happy. You're on Google. I think that's not what they mean. Nope, or App Store low. Can't have shit with strict parents, oh my god. For real though, like, are you... No, I won't go there, but... Jesus Christ, your parents are strict. Brutal. I know, I'm lucky I have YouTube. Yeah. Was Lewis chose... did Lewis choose Natsu or Yuri route now? I tried to choose Natsuki's route, but it just forced me into Yuri's. Anyway, Natsuki, she's all I need. I thought Lewis was going Natsuki route, but we're seeing a Yuri scene right now. Again, the game just forced me into that. I was sure I picked all the right words for Natsuki. I was sure of it. XD. If reading is so intimate, shouldn't we censor the book? And maybe the hands too. Especially the fingerprints. I love stale Pringles. Very out of nowhere, but okay. It's alright. Poor Yuri having anxiety. Yeah, you only hit one single Yuri related word. The stream's so funny. When it says there's only like 2 viewers, everybody comments, but when there's apparently 8 viewers, the chat goes silent. It's just YouTube being YouTube. Real. Maybe we're all just lurking, waiting for the best moments to comment something funny. You definitely been doing a good job at that. All your comments are fire. Like, from all of you. Seriously. Yes, that's true, Big Pew. I'm eating so many Pringles I haven't ate at all today. Love Pringles. I know where this is going. She's going to, well, just say it, something that I hope not Fallen Angel. The sweet and sour ones, I think they're called. I hear you. She's probably talking about Monika. They're so unsettling. I hear you. The game glitched, like, really did. Oh, I know. That's a base 64 encoded. What does it say? W poem. You have to translate it, Desu. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know that. Like... type of cryptography. I can't just do that. Not, especially not on stream right now. Sorry. Peak. True. God damn it. One sec. W Natsuki, I'll play with you. I wanted you as well, but whatever. You get the point. What the hell? $3 ass jump scare. Natsuki bros. Oh, Mr. Obscure Anime went silent for a bit too long. I think Natsuki got it. Lol. It wasn't that scary after all. Petrifying. I didn't exaggerate. Wait, Monika's in chat right now. God damn it. Of course. She's invading my chat right now. Of course she is. Don't worry, guys. She just said... Die. Where did she go? It was a... Oh, I do that every day on the train. Gotta make sure the next is. Oh my god. I hope you're okay. Jesus Christ. Someone needs to tell me to stop eating. Nah, it's fine. If you're hungry, you should eat. It's fine. I love food. I just ate a McDonald's today. He likes older girls. We knew that from the beginning. He likes Yuri. Yuri is 190 centimeters tall. Jesus Christ, that's tall. Especially to a manlet like me. Can you translate that to America? I think it's 6 feet 1 or 6 feet 2. Quer que eu fale brasileiro? Eu acho que você quer dizer português e não, a live é no geral em inglês, então por favor continue em inglês. Sorry, I had to address that in my own native tongue. Then Yuri has it longer than mine. Oh wait, taller. Damn, what the fuck? Yuri should be in the league right now. Never mind, che. She's the size of a giant MILF. That's for damn sure. We need to get her in Doki Doki Basketball Club. True and real. Yuri is a massive girl for Japan. Yeah, you do make a good point, especially for Japan. That's just incredibly tall. That's tall anywhere in the world, but especially for Japan. You know it, for some reason... Yeah, exactly. 6 foot 2. Just as I said. You know it, for some reason this reminds me years ago of a bigoted group. Apparently they hated trans people, so they developed pills that are much like... Fallen Angel... That's very disturbing to know. How are people this? Oh my god. I heard some disturbing things and all, but that's just I can't even describe how evil that is. Jesus Christ, how are there people like this? She could be female, Japanese Czech, true. If I heard all those people who sold on the pills got arrested, rightly deserved. Thank God then. How do you wake up with so much hate that you want to take someone's life? You may never know. Yuri is sick. Teto, shut the fuck up. Shut up, Teto! Also, yeah, I agree with Fallen Angel here. Just... There are some awful people in this world, man. Just really the worst, honestly. Anyway, let's read Yuri's poem now, and then I'll save and I'll have to, like, pause this for a bit. Don't worry, it will just be a minute. I just need to take care of something after this. Yuri. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath. I like just holding it. I mean, the poem turned out good. It's, well, there are some things that you could work on, but that doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is a treasure. Yeah, they hard forced me into Yuri's route, didn't they? God damn it. It even probably switched, like, the previous day's events. That came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Wheel. A rotating wheel, turning on an axle, grinding, bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world. A thin rope tied to a thick slope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears, and a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time, a boat head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time devoting prayer connecting a sky of 40 years and open human eyes in all directions, breeding gearbox, breeding boat head, breeding ship, breeding portal, breeding snakes, breeding God, breeding blood, breeding holy stakes, breeding human eyes, breeding time, breeding prayer, breeding sky, breeding wheel. I have no comment. I thought about something like funny to say, like comparing it to like a pretentious like I don't know art major poems at first, but this is just this is just too much, man. I just can't comment anything about it. Jesus Christ, what in the absolute? Doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, clearly, so I had to take it out on your pen. What do you mean, my pen? That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. Can you give it back? So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. Girl, I don't think you are. What did I just. Can we pretend this conversation? You know what? We never talked about this. You can keep the poem though. I'm scared. Oh, this one is a bit more normal. A dream. I was wandering an abandoned warehouse at night. I was lost, looking for an exit. I just wanted to go home. I came upon a huge empty room, its ceiling and walls beyond the deep blackness. My steps were quick in order to hurry to the other side, or to a wall, anything. Suddenly, the ground was no longer beneath my feet. I stepped into a hole of indeterminate width. I fell for a good 5 seconds before crashing into warm water. Figuring out which way was up, I surfaced myself. The air was humid, and the sounds of my splashing reverberated endlessly. My vision was completely swallowed by the dark. With one hand, I could feel the damp metal wall of the container. My lungs were already getting tired. Well, if they wrote the poem, then surely they survived that, right? But Jesus, that sounds like such a dreadful experience. Holy. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? One sec. It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Lewis joined and we've started with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members would just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? Given some recent experiences, no, I'd prefer to maintain your very, very cool niche here, thank you. To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? That can happen, but not necessarily, Monika. Trust me, you don't want like just anyone coming into like something special like the club. But I'm sorry, I'm rambling. Let's continue. The literature club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. That's a weird way to describe it, but okay. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Lewis? Come on. You can't take advantage of Lewis to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Harsh but true. Look, Monika, you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? You ain't never even talked until Lewis joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Lewis isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who is so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monika is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Lewis want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monika wanted, then I'd probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation, no. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club is nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? God damn it, this game is making me feel bad for Monika. She doesn't deserve my sympathy at all, but it's legitimately making me feel bad for her now. But that doesn't mean we're against getting new members or anything. Lewis, why did you even join this club? Oh, that's a hard question for him. What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about. You probably shouldn't, honestly. In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monika sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Goddamn game, you're really making me feel bad for her, aren't you? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monika wants to take it all away from me. I feel like there's a way to conciliate both needs there, but okay. She's not taking anything away. No, Lewis. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time. At least things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. As with many conflicts, I feel like I get both sides of the argument here, and I can understand both their points. so I can't really be on anyone's sides on this. Natsuki. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. Kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. I'm not reading that. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Lewis? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monika. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along. And for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. Really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members... what the fuck is happening? Oh god. She's crying blood. The identity of the club as a whole will change too. Don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would help Monika with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright, well maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey Yuri. I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. That's nice of you, Monika. God, this whole event makes me feel really weird about Monika. And also a wonderful friend. You should probably treat her better if you really think that, but fair. Monika, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. Look forward to it. Shall we go, Lewis? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Lewis before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yui looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monika. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monika waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew. Things have been a little bit hectic lately, haven't they? Lewis, I just want to make sure you're enjoying your time at the club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. What's this effect going on in my screen? Feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know. Don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know. Just when I was starting to feel feel bad for you, you just go with the whole snake thing of, oh no, you're a really good friend, Yuri, just to fucking stab her in the back the second she isn't look. God damn it, Monika. Sometimes I feel like you and I are the only real people here. I was going to say that that's an odd thing to say, but like at this point, the game has made pretty obvious what is going on. So, yeah, I get what you mean, Monika. I really do get what you mean now. You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say anything weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. No, stop it. What? Yeah, I take back what I said. This really is starting to make me feel bad for Monika now. I don't think that could happen, but I guess anything is possible. Now let's start. Let's try to go to let's like get back on a track for Natsuki's route again. Bouncy. Hop. God, everything is glitching out. Party. Nibble. Love. Sweet. Fluffy. Kiss. I saw something there. Silly. Yeah, I saw something there. Cheer. Warm? Yeah, there's... I think that's the Monika one you can get sometimes that I think you guys were talking about. Kitty. Cute. Fun. Bubbles. Anime. Art. Friends. Dokidoki. Hi, Lewis. Hi, Yuri. You're excited today. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monika, I told you not to... she really late again? Considerate as usual, Natsuki. I'm going to stop this a bit. I'm going to save. Then I'll read some comments. And I'm going to go take care of something, okay? I'm going to leave for a little bit. The something in question is appeasing the Natsuki that has appeared behind him. What? My mental state like Yuri right now, for real, for real. God, is your head that like overwhelmed right now? Jesus Christ. Oh, no. Damn. Yeah, I'm on Natsuki's side. Again, I can see both of them. Yeah, I understand why you guys are on Natsuki's side, and yeah, I get her point as well, but I also do understand Yuri's, and I think there's a way to balance the two. Personally. Well, there's a lot of things that you shouldn't join, like people who still join the KKK or not sing the bigoted group. They should never exist, but look it up online, they're still around. Not experienced with the KKK, they... What hasn't happened to you, Fallen Angel? You were... The KKK tried to... I was familiar with these groups, but again, it just still surprises me how much evil there is in the world. You know? That's more or less what I mean. She's not wrong, for real. I'm starting to think that Lewis deserves the human glue factory. Hey, come on. Have they tried to hang... They tried to hang me from a tree, but the thing snapped and the police arrived and arrested everyone. Some of them... Jesus, we went through some shit, holy hell. Real people, emphasis on real. Numbers, that's alright, I have to leave for something as well. Same. Oh, check the background right now. Oh my god, you see it too? To the left of the closets. Yeah, she's in a room full of presents trying to hang a Christmas tree. God damn it, I was so focused on Monika that I didn't even notice. God damn it, I'm sorry. In between Natsuki's head and Yuri's left breast. Wait, Natsuki... Oh, it's right there right now. Yeah, forget everything I said about feeling bad for Monika. Fuck her. Fuck her for doing this and then mocking... Oh, that bitch. Excuse me? Oh, sorry. Yeah, I need to leave. One sec. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I think Mr. Like Big Pew um totally misunderstood what I meant. Like I meant that I had to leave for a minute to like take care of something, but the stream is going to continue. I hope most of you didn't leave, though I understand if you need to, since I get that it's getting a bit late to a lot of you guys. Brutal. Yeah, definitely. It's fucking... Whatever, let's continue. Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? Jesus, Yuri, calm down. What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. So, Natsuki. No, but... Why don't you go looking for some coins under the vending machines or something? Jesus, Yuri, what's gotten into you? Natsuki was being so nice. Jesus Christ. Oh man. The last one here again. Can we go after Natsuki? I feel like she needs it after that, you know? Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Are we really not... Does no one care about Natsuki here? Can anyone go after her? Seriously? Come on, aren't you supposed to be friends? It motivates me to work hard for the festival too. Anyway, Lewis, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans for today. Is that so, Yuri? You didn't talk about any of that with me, but Yuri's... out of everyone, Yuri is the strangest one. Like, he's the one acting the strangest right now. That's correct. Lewis is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Yeah, I'm starting to think that... Nah, you know what? I'll hold my tongue for now. But Yuri... All I'll say is Yuri is giving me some real yandere vibes. Like, Monika is definitely the mastermind, but Yuri is the one acting like a yandere now. Natsuki is just kinda needy, I guess, on this route. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monika? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yeah, Monika is not pleased with that. Not at all. Thanks for your understanding, Monika. What was that? Also, it seems like Yuri has some control over the simulation too, since she hard put me on her route instead. Like, I tried my best to go Natsuki's route, but I guess she gave me a hard no on that. Also, the poster disappeared, conveniently, you know? Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. There's one thing that can make my reading time here any better is a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. And now you're coming in a bit too strong. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Given that she's wearing a mini skirt, I feel like you shouldn't be focusing on that much, but whatever. I always knew this protagonist was a pervert, Well, not like I'm any better. Well, in reality, I am. Anyway, you get the point. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. Might as well walk with you. That's okay, you stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Is no one going to talk about Natsuki? Like, seriously. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. Is she doing what I think she's doing? Hopefully not. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. Sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Jesus Christ. Just... I guess it was foreshadowed before, but I never thought they'd go through with it. Oh my god. Also, let me check something. No, weird. Most of you are still here, apparently. So... weird. Let's continue. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Lewis, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapots. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything? In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Just totally going to ignore whatever I saw there. Just go with the flow. Like rewind time like it never happened. Oh my god. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Lewis. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Lewis, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. Oh, I too do wonder. It's most likely because of your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes, I have terrible reading posture. Yes, truly, that's what's happening. Welcome back, Teto. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it, since it will go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I even supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kinda cute, but when she is being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Now we're in a proper visual novel romance. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay, I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. You're right. Didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yeah, they definitely put me, put me on Yuri's route. I wonder if the same would have happened if I tried to go for her instead. Like, would Natsuki have snatch control? Or does Yuri snatch control on this cycle either way? That'd be interesting to find out. Though I probably won't in the streaming playthrough at least. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result... Sorry. Her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. She's just fully on automatic now, isn't she? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Lewis, sorry. Guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Lewis. Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Lewis. My heart won't stop pounding, Lewis. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Lewis? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? Feel like I'm losing my mind. Can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. just want to look at you. Ah, ah, ah. Uh, I'll be honest, it takes a lot to creep me out, and you went right over even that line right there, Yuri. What in the absolute hell? How freaky can a person get? Like, Jesus Christ, calm yourself down, girl. It's time to share poems. Is Natsuki even in the room? Didn't she go away? Or let's try. I'm kind of worried. Well, apparently she just went to a corner or something. That's why people weren't too worried about her. I might have misread that, I guess. Anyway, moving on. This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. Still can't really tell how much you actually care about writing, but either way, you're doing alright. Even though you're not really spending time with anyone but Yuri. I'm trying, okay? I'm really... God damn it, this game really is not going to let me go through Natsuki's route, right? Like, either I mess up and end up on Sayori's route by accident, or like the game literally wrestles control and forces me to Yuri's route. Anything but my beloved tsundere. It's fucking infuriating. Even though you're not really spending time with anyone but Yuri, still think it's nice to have activities that we all participate in. So you better keep working hard. I mean, I know I'm not president or vice president or anything, but that doesn't mean you can let me down, okay? So at least read mine too for now. But just to be clear, this poem means a lot to me, so read it carefully, okay? Yeah, this ain't a poem. This is just a cry for help, I can tell. Uh, well, another one. But anyway. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kinda strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. Don't know what to do. I think you're the only person she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. Yeah, I feel like she really needs one. Thanks for this, Natsuki. I'll see what I can do. I always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. Just feel so helpless. So please see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try something. Don't worry, you don't need to bribe me. I'll help her. I'll try anyway. As for Monika, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her now. And that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. Oh yeah, she tried to be slick, but Monika, like, big Monika is watching. She definitely did not like that attempted subversion of whatever her plan is. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Lewis? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Oh yeah, you're not being subtle at all, Mrs. Evil Mastermind. You and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Not as subtle as a bag of bricks, I swear. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monika. I feel like something bad is going to happen if I try to choose Yuri, so Monika. Yeah. Lewis, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. The fuck do you mean by that? I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kinda dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you, which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts harming herself with a pocket knife. Should you really be talking this casually about this? Jesus Christ. Isn't that kind of messed up? Yes, very much so. No, you had to choose your... God damn it, I keep messing things up. God damn it. She even brings up a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. Isn't she your friend? Shouldn't you be trying to help you? What am I even saying? Of course she won't help. She probably doesn't even care at all. Just... I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. I have no words. I really... Oh my god. I think it might even be like a... How can you be this evil? Jesus Christ. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I haven't... You... Not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. If you were just, you know, a bit more likable, maybe I would want you. Jesus Christ, you messed up evil bastard. Oh my god. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head. Oh, wow, I wonder why the other two don't. I wonder if someone did something to them, you know? I wonder. And I know how to treat my club members. No, you fucking don't. Anyway, I worked really, really hard on this poem, so hope that is effective. Here goes. Jeez, that really startled me. Fuck you, Monika. You just fucking gave me a heart attack. You know I've been having... I've been having problems with the computer, so... Like I've said to you guys, so that jump scare really fucking... Like, I died. I fucking literally died for a second there when I saw that blue screen. Thankfully, it's just a game. Well, I guess I kinda messed up at writing this poem. I was just trying to... never mind. Let's just move on. Who should I show my poem to next? Yuri, I guess. Finally. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a... Down, girl. Down. I love it. I love everything about it. Lewis, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? All yours. Please. Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Lewis. Never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. No, not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? Probably not. You should probably see a therapist. It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I even please myself while reading it over and over. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. Jesus Christ, Yuri, you don't have to start acting like a VTuber fan. Calm down. You can have my poem too. I don't think I want you anymore. I can't be sure it doesn't have some of your fluids on it, you know? Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. Yeah, there's certainly some fluids there. Do you like it? Sure, I love it. I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about. More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. I could tell, unfortunately. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? See a therapist. And then go to a mental hospital and lock yourself up in a padded room. Jesus Christ, what the fuck? I think I'm going to vomit. Okay, everyone. Time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Yeah, even she's done with this already at this point. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Shut the fuck up, Yuri. You know what? I need to relax. I'm going to read Teto's comments, since apparently he's the only person left here. I'm back. God damn it, I can't write. Monika went right over the Yuri impregnation scene. After what we went through, I'm kinda glad she did, honestly. My heart can't stop pounding. Someone else will not stop. God damn it, Teto. Slenderman Anatsuki. No, you had to choose Yuri. Something funny was gonna happen. Well, sorry. Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, you can make cupcakes. I know you're at least good at that. Jesus, you could really afford to be less of a bitch, you know? Yuri, you can... well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want, as long as you think it will help. God, she's really done with this, ain't she? Monika, I'm not useless, you know? I know that. I already know what I like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. And that will give us all something to do. Hey, what about Lewis? Lewis is going to help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monika. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Then she's just done with this. She's like, no, he's mine. All you hoes can fuck off. I don't care. I purposefully made this route so that he will go with me. I don't give a shit. She's just over it at this point, I swear. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know. All you care about now is dragging Lewis around with you and your stupid books. You and Monika. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Lewis decide who will help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are. Just let Lewis make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Jeez. Lewis, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. Then they all done with this, aren't they? They were all so polite before, and now they're just fucking throwing F-bombs like fucking the angry video game nerd. You shut your mouth, for God's sake. This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay? Yeah, fucking the choice right there. I see what you did, Monica. Player choice. Player choice. Yeah, none. Yay, you picked me. We can meet at your house this weekend. Promise it will be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It's fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking Lewis for yourself? What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Man, they're really going at it, aren't they? Pulling Lewis away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others? Here's a suggestion. Have you... Yuri... For the love of Christ, shut the fuck up. Like, kindly shut the fuck up. What the fuck? Would be beneficial to your mental health. No, after that, it would be beneficial to everyone's mental health if you went away forever. Go away. Like, just, what the hell, man? You're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. Don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. Fuck you, how about that? All I want is to spend a little time with him. Is that too much to ask? Yuri follows Monika and Natsuki to the door. One sec. Hmm, that's weird. Hey, Lewis. Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monika giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. I feel like something not good is gonna be happening right now. Finally. Finally. This is really all I wanted. Lewis, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. I don't think I want to. The whole day with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? No, not even a bit. Well, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? There's a bunch of shit wrong with you, Yuri. What in the hell? But you know what? I don't care anymore. And I never felt this good my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. Feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? No, that's called obsession and you need to stop. But it feels so good. Then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is gonna happen? Maybe that's why I try stopping myself at first. But the feeling's too strong now. Don't care anymore, Lewis. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. Feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. Don't care what the consequences are anymore. Don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Lewis, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I do unspeakable things with the pen I stole from you. Just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside you. Uh, who, uh, who was the one that asked like what Guru was again? Because yeah, that's the kind of thing Guru enjoyers are actually into. I want you all to myself, and I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Lewis. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? I I'm afraid of what's gonna happen if I say no. So I'm going to say yes, and then once she's distracted, I'm gonna run away. When is this gonna end, man? What the? Do they have to drag it out as much as possible? Am I supposed to use the skip feature here? Not to this extent, Teto. Just this is a bit too much, to say the least. I'm sorry, I'm not saying anything. I'm just that taken aback. I have no words. Like none. Seriously, none for this. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to read any of this, so I guess they want me to use the skip feature here, so I'm just going to. Jesus, they really do. What, are we spending the whole day with her corpse? Is that really what's going on? Heck, we're spending multiple days with it. How have none of the other girls, like, kinda came back for this? Look, she's even starting to rot. Like, alright, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me. Apparently, I never left. I thought I was the. Ah! Ah! Yeah, I don't blame you. I'm here. Lewis, You... Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Are you seriously gonna laugh at... Why am I not even surprised? Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Lewis? Oh, geez. Didn't realize the script was broken that badly. Yeah, I wonder whose fault is that, huh? I'm super sorry. Must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. Wait, what are you doing? Almost done. Just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monika lifts up the foil from a tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. We just had to have one since it's the last time I'll get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. Jesus Christ, Monika, how can you say that so nonchalantly? I know you're an evil mastermind, but this is too much. But anyways, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Can you hear me? Unfortunately. Is it working? Oh, so that's where the meme comes from. Oh boy, I sure do love having played the game to find that out now. Yay, there you are. Hi again, Lewis. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year and, you know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Lewis. Or do you actually go by... Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait, you do know I'm aware this is all a game, right? You made this exceedingly obvious. Could it be possible that he didn't know that? That's what I've been trying to tell you all along. Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know. I knew. I've known that for a long time. You're not surprising anyone. Well, anyway, now that's out the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. About the whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her and guess it just drove her to unalive herself. Jesus Christ, Monika. Sorry you had to see that though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. You... Gosh, it's been a while since you heard that name now, hasn't it? He really is just taunting me. It's just like BB, I swear. Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it'd be enough for me to try to make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you, and amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. Just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Lewis? Why don't you tell me you... Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. It's not just jealousy, Lewis. It's more than that. I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world, forever out my reach. I'm trapped, Lewis, but now you're here. You're real, and you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. Yeah, I take that back. That's the real yandere of this game. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. Couldn't understand for a while either. Yeah, I noticed that in your poems. Why the world around me started to become more and more grey, more and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Lewis. There's no point in saving anymore. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? Tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you have the same perspective as I do, that it's all just some game, and I knew you would get over it. I get what you mean, but I really have not gotten over it at this point. Not at all. So that being said, Lewis, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. Oh boy, I didn't notice. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? I I don't even know what to say. Like, do I have no words. I'm sorry. I can't think of anything witty to say. I'm just baffled. I really am. Lewis, will you go out with me? Where? There's nowhere else. Player choice? Player choice? I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Lewis. The funny part is, I mean that literally. Nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Lewis, and that I'll give you, you really did. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. Okay, I'll progress this later. Uh, no, the comments are just Teto reacting to stuff. And being a simp, apparently. So I'm just going to continue. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called characters right in the game directory. Kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with a click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending, quotation marks. Gosh, I was so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this, don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? I'm guessing not. I wonder how long has the stream gone on. I do get therapy though for all but messed up stuff I go. For real, like where's the chat? That's what I want to know. Like YouTube says that there's like still 6 or 7 people here, but haven't seen anyone comment but that though. Are you guys still there or has the stream been invaded by bots? Anyway. Write a perfect poem for Monica. Kinda narcissistic to think that a perfect poem for yourself just talks about yourself, you know? Anyway, hi again, Lewis. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy, I'd love to see what you wrote. Oh, Lewis, did you write this poem for me? I literally could have done nothing else. So, yeah, that's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just, did Owe just say 6 or 7? Yeah, let me see. Yeah, there are like 6 people here, apparently. Like, if YouTube is like not lying to me, then there are 6 people watching right now. So I really don't get why no one else is commenting. But okay. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in my hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold a special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I'm still here, just dinner things. Ah, okay. Also, Teto, please see a doctor as well. Your brain rot is too advanced, I swear. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poems I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization. Oh, I sure couldn't notice. Or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. Didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you would call it. You did a pretty poor job at that. Just assumed it would be the best, be part of the game, like it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like, that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know? You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. There's a... She's... This game in general is not very subtle about things. So, there's a... Like, a computer screen where you need... At least in the Plus version. Where you need to... What would be the word? You need to... well, when you can, where you can access like a bunch of different things, and you need to select the game in order to like properly play it and experience and stuff like that. I'm guessing it's a lore thing, like some people commented, but is she implying that I need to like erase her character file on those settings in order to progress the game? Will that do anything? Or am I just crazy? Because this game isn't subtle at all. So when a character just starts spouting about things, I'm just inclined to believe it at this point due to everything like the game has told me, you know? So I just want to confirm it, if that's what I need to do, or like if I'm just looking too much into things. But anyway, now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Lewis? Have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? If it takes me some time to collect my own thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. Try it. Yeah, I think I'll have to do that next stream. God damn it, that boy. What do you... well, in your part of the world, it's probably good morning. So I get it, but yeah, you arrived right at the end of the stream. I'm sorry, I'm ending this in like a few minutes. Hope Monika won't be like too mad, but... you know, it's been a while since we done one of these. So let's go for it. Here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when I talk to people who are impressed by my writing, they say things like, I could never do that. It's really depressing, you know? As someone who loves more than anything else to share the joy of exploring your passions, it pains me when people think that being good just comes naturally. That's how it is with everything, not just writing. When you try something for the first time, you're probably going to suck at it. Sometimes when you finish, you feel really proud of it, and even want to share it with everyone. But maybe after a few weeks, you come back to it and realize it was never really any good. That happens to me all the time. It can be pretty disheartening to put so much time and effort into something and then realize it sucks. But that tends to happen when you're always comparing yourself to the top professionals. When you reach right for the stars, they're always going to be out of reach, you know? The truth is, you have to climb up there, step by step. And whenever you reach a milestone, first you look back and see how far you've gotten. And then you look ahead and realize how much more there is to go. So sometimes it can help to set the bar a little lower. Try to find something you think is pretty good but not world class, and you can make that your own personal goal. It's also really important to understand the scope of what you're trying to do. If you jump right into a huge project and you're still an amateur, you'll never get it done. So if you're talking about writing, a novel might be too much at first. So why not try some short stories? The great thing about short stories is that you can focus on just one thing that you want to do right. That goes for small projects in general. You can really focus on the one or two things. Such a good learning experience and stepping stone. Oh, one more thing. Writing isn't something where you just reach into your heart and something beautiful comes out. Just like drawing and painting, it's a skill in itself to learn how to express what you have inside. That means there are methods and guides and basics to it. Reading up on that stuff can be super eye-opening. That sort of planning and organization will really help prevent you from getting overwhelmed and giving up. And before you know it, you start sucking less and less. Nothing comes naturally. Our society, our art, everything is built on thousands of years of human innovation. So as long as you start on that foundation and take it step by step, you too can do amazing things. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. As much horrible shit as you've done, Monika, that was some great advice, honestly. So thank you. And yeah, my audience just lives in various wacky parts of the world, I swear. There are Brazilians here, just like me. There are like people from Poland, people from America, obviously. There are people from the Philippines. I saw on some of my analytics. It's just, we're all over the place. We're worldwide, you know? I really should be ending things here, but just one more talk with her. This is interesting. Hey, did you know I'm a vegetarian? I don't mean like that I'm bragging or anything. You're a vegetarian, of course you're bragging. I didn't listen to her advice at all. I wrote a bad magical girl novel and then I lost it when that drive failed. Maybe you should start. It's never too late to start listening to that advice, you know? At least on personal experience. I just thought you enjoy a little fun fact about me. I decided to start a couple of years ago after learning about Earth's climate. The carbon footprint of cultivating livestock is just unbelievable. Anyway, I decided it's not much of a personal sacrifice to just stop contributing to that whole mess. What? Is that so strange of a reason? Not really. Well, I guess a lot of people are more concerned about it being inhumane and all that. I don't really care as much about that part. It's weird, like we only care about killing the things that we personally relate to as a species. Most people are fine with killing bugs because they're icky. And of course, we all kill billions of microorganisms daily without even giving it thought. But suddenly, if they're just a little bit bigger, it's murder. I mean, what if plants feel like some kind of pain too, and we just don't understand it? They do. That's been scientifically proven. So, if anyone on chat is a vegetarian due to that, yeah, I hope you're happy. to know that no, you're not morally superior to anyone. Plants have feelings too, you monster. I'm not joking, by the way. What if pulling leaves off a stem feels like someone ripping off your fingers one by one? I'm just saying, we're a pretty biased species if you think about it. Anyway, if you ever feel like making small contributions to the planet, it doesn't hurt to choose veggies once in a while. Even if we ever have dinner together and you just did that for me, that would be pretty romantic. I'll think about it. Uh, let's read some comments here and then I'll finish for real. Uh, Oh wait, just so you know, she's going to be yapping for a full 5 hours. I recommend continuing on another live. No magical girl related thing is bad. If there's magical girls, it's already peak. True and real. Keep looking and you'll find the disappointment. For me, it was called Il Sol Penetra de Illusione. Sounds Italian. You're such a good listener, Lewis. I feel so bad. Despite her being a complete monster, I feel so bad leaving her right as she said that. But yeah, I do need to. I'm sorry. Yeah, and this will be it for this stream, guys. We went on for just a bit longer than we generally go for. But we'll be continuing this later. I'll be talking a bit more with Monica and then testing out that thing that I was talking about. And yeah, hopefully after that, if it works, we can finally finish this. Like there are some side stories as well, and I do plan to cover those. And well, if it turns out to not do anything, just give an extra scene, then well, I won't. Like you know how I am. I'm not going to hesitate to follow YouTube guides. You know if that's the case. But anyway, for now, thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you next stream. Bye.